Hello guys, this is UniversalGiant and welcome back for more of Let's Play Jet Force Gemini. We finished off Water Ruin in the last episode, and in this one we're going to start off all the backtracking we have to do in Goldwood, the very first planet we visited. Now there are two completely new areas we can only explore with Vela and Lupus, but first I want to show off a certain bonus feature you can only get with Vela in one of the very first rooms we visited. I also ran to get her shurikens because this is the only place any of the three characters can pick up shurikens in the first room. With, you know, the yellow key door off the first room here. You remember where I got it. I got it on the first episode. And I also have to get fish food for Vela. Well, I don't have to because it's completely useless, but I figure for completeness sake I'm going to get it. Fish food! Now, the secret I wanted to show off is at the bottom of this pool of water here, which only Vela can reach. Is another bonus feature. And before I leave, I want to grab her a shuriken capacity upgrade that I know is around here somewhere. If the camera will grant me a better angle than this. But there are two secret areas that we can only get to with the characters that have not been able to get here until now. I could have sworn there was another expansion for the shurikens, not that it matters. I'll meet you guys in the area where Vela's path begins. Now you'll find in this room we have a bridge and water underneath it. Now underneath one of these, I guess it's the other one because I don't see it over there. Yep, there it is. An entrance that we can enter underwater with only Vela. See, we could swim to the top, but we shouldn't be able to get in here with only her. Or with anyone else, anyway. Doesn't matter, we're in here with Vela, and we need to be in here with her. And this is the lodge. Now, I alluded to certain difficult areas on the first planet here, Goldwood, that only Lupus and Vela can access. This is one of the two. This is a notoriously difficult area. Not the first part, though. The first part in here, in the caves, very nice and peaceful. Tribals hanging out in here. Nice little gathering area, actually. I wouldn't mind living here myself. Green flames. Sure, it's a little damp, a little dark, dreary, eerie, all that fun stuff, but at the same time, it's still eerily peaceful. You even have that really eerie music in the background, too, like something bad's gonna happen, but really nothing bad happens down here. It's just the tribals. I don't think there's anything under that waterfall, either. You can even see a little water wheel over there, powering something higher up. Don't miss the capacity upgrades, of course. If you head up this spiral section here, it'll take you to, I believe, 3 tri-rocket upgrades, among other things. Maybe a few tribals. Probably not. Well, let's head in here and see what we got. There are a couple of establishments down here. I really like this place. Diamond Gazer, I could probably do without you, at least until I get those tri-rocket upgrades. But this is the calm before the storm. Things are about to get a lot more heated than they've been up to this point once we get out of this cave section. What's across the bridge here? Ah, those are the 3 tri-rocket upgrades. Very helpful for Vela. At least if you can fill them up. I suppose I'll go to the Diamond Geyser and fill up on ammo. There's no reason not to, now that I have those tri-rockets. They'll come in handy. They really will. A lot of the enemies in this area, very difficult to take down. They take several tri-rockets, unless you use a few well-placed homing missiles. I haven't actually tried that, but we'll see. So let's fill up on ammo. And head down the other section. It's, you know what, the machine gun is not going to be helpful where we're going. It really won't. I'll keep it out just because it's my favorite weapon, but only for a certain period. Because once we get out here, things are about to get a lot more heated. I'd say this is really where the game starts to get extremely difficult. Well, not... This is the first part in the game where I feel myself being tested as a player. See those red shots? They are a lot more powerful than your typical shots. And shurikens are very helpful. If you can get them to hit, of course. Now, there are a lot of those drones, and the shuriken tried to come back to me. Almost made it, too. You want to be very careful here. Don't take more damage than you have to. Please hit the guy. I love shurikens. You know, you gotta also watch out for sniper drones, because they'll come out of nowhere, essentially. Did I just throw that straight forward and it didn't hit anybody? Dude, you're gonna come out of there. I want to hit you. Dude. Dude. I'm gonna hit one of you. Man, there are so many of the shield dudes. I'm gonna have to go back and pick up these shurikens when I'm done. Like I said I would do in... What's it called? In Walkway, I said I would... You can shoot down the shurikens with bullets? Huh. I didn't know that they could do that. That's pretty neat, actually. That's pretty badass. I didn't think you could shoot down a shuriken, but... Hey, what do I know? Did one come back here, or did I pick it up already? The shuriken... I just lost those 6 shurikens forever. Just because I stepped out of the room. I really hope those drones don't come back. Oh good, they don't. I can always get the shurikens back, I guess. Hello, sniper drone. I should have seen you coming, but I didn't, because I'm an idiot, of course. Where are you, though? Difficult to spot the guy. I think... Maybe he's a ground drone? They have a really far sight. Oh, there you are. And of course, they can throw a lot farther than your typical drone could. Come on, buddy. There you go. By the way, the first sheet, Rainbow Blood! I turned it on. I hope you don't mind. I love Rainbow Blood. Now, we can go through this door, but this leads to progress, I think, so we're not going to go that way quite yet. There are a lot of side areas we need to explore that I usually lose track of. I see that sniper over there. You're not fooling me, buddy. You ain't fooling me. If I could get a good shot off on you, that is. And now all of a sudden it gets really steamy outside, I think. And I'm going to run for cover, because you guys are going to hurt me if you don't. If I don't. And the sniper that I shot is still rotting. The corpse rotting in the tree. Poor fella. Man, these things take a lot of shots. And I accidentally killed the shield drone. I didn't intend to do that. Sorry, buddy. Shurikens... I should really hotkey the shurikens. Gonna use them so often anyway. But I just picked them up, so I obviously don't have them hotkeyed. If I didn't mention it, you can use the control pad to hotkey a weapon, which will allow you to select it immediately, rather than having to scroll through all of them. I never made use of it, though, and those guys are just going to duck out of the way. Fine, I'll get my shurikens back. Did any fly back here, though? Probably not. I think the other two were in here. I lost my lock on the dude. I think he ran too far away from me. There are a couple of shield drones that are just standing there on the ledges, the higher ledges. How did you not get hit with that? Yeah, see, there they are. And, okay, you don't automatically target them, at least. Not there. Would you stop sticking to the wall? You're a shuriken! Man, I'm losing health a lot. So you could really see how this area could be difficult. And this is nothing yet. We haven't gotten to the really hard part. These are still drones that we can take down fairly easily. They only take 1 shuriken or 1 or 2 well-placed missiles or rockets. These guys are nothing. Wait until later. That's gonna be fun. Later. Are we getting to that point yet? No, are we still dealing with the shield drones? You also gotta watch how you're strafing in this area, because there are a lot of steps up, a lot of uneven ground that you can't simply strafe walk up. And from what I recall, there are flying drones that come down from here. Hello? See, I can't strafe walk up here, I actually have to jump. That's not a new area, though. That is a section where drones will fly down, I think. Yep, hi buddies. Remember, watch out for their shots. They are red, they hurt more than usual. And shield drones, of course. Let's get the shurikens out. Shurikens. Remember how when I first played Kirby 64, my first LP, and I always called the exploding things that you threw the bomb cutter ability, I called those ninja stars? and never heard the word shuriken before. I think that's partially because I just never used them in this game, or known how effective they were. Believe me, if I did, if I knew what I know now back then, I would have known the word shuriken. And so would all of these drone friends. And look, it came right back to me. That's why I love the shurikens. They're so deadly when they touch ant drones, but when they touch me, they don't hurt a bit. Now, I hope this is the area that we're shooting for. If not, then... oh my god, it's that area. Yep, okay, we're in the right place. The question is... yeah, we'll go with machine gun. Now, you can see why they give you invincibility here. In fact, I think they give you 2 of them. And it may not be a bad idea for me to start looking for them. Looking for the other invincibility. Now, of course, homing missiles, very helpful here if you can't get all of the drones that you're aiming for with the machine gun, or if you need to take them out quickly, then homing missiles are probably your best bet. Definitely overkill, but still your best bet. And that should do it for all the drones, and they're nice enough to give you full health. Now, in here you'll find probably the most difficult tribals to collect in the game. What are these? Homing missiles. Wonderful. These 3 tribals off on these cliffs, the cliffs will crumble as soon as you touch any one of them. You need to be very quick and get them all. I'm told that if you go after the left one first, you have a chance of getting all of them, but I've never successfully done it. And, holy crap, I made it off. That was the first time I've ever gotten all 3 of them. I guess they do fall from left to right. And useless invincibility! Now, as I mentioned before, if you fall off, you can use your continues. You will not lose your progress. You'll just re-enter the room with those tribals already collected. So say, if you only managed to get 2 of those tribals and the 3rd one fell off, that's fine. As long as you didn't get the notification on the screen that says they died, you can just fall off yourself and re-enter the room, and you'll be able to collect the tribal. It'll be sitting on top of the cliffs as if they never crumble. Does that make much sense regarding continuity? Probably not, but at the same time, it's very helpful to know. Now we're going to pass on this life force door again, because I believe there is another direction we can go. Maybe I'm just rambling nonsense like usual. Maybe there really isn't any other path. Maybe it's only the life force door and I'm going crazy. Or maybe it's the fact that I really, really don't want to go down there, because I know it's there. And it scares me. A lot does it scare me. But we're going to go there anyway. Let's have homing missiles on then, shall we? If this leads to what I think it does. Yeah, these guys, I suggest taking them down with homing missiles, because they take a lot of shots with the tri-rocket launcher. I actually don't know how many shots they take with the homing missiles. 4's fine. I guess it's because the homing missiles won't miss. But you see how much armor that these dudes have. So if you miss, I believe tri-rockets, they'll mainly just do splash damage, and that will take a lot of time to kill them. Man, I don't even know where your heads are! Jeez, you guys are so big. But tri-rockets, they're not really the... I mean, they are the strongest, so they could be the most effective. But at the same time, the homing missiles go straight for the head. They're a lot faster. Is there any more of the really big shield drones over here? Wonder if I could sneak up on the one on the other side. Oh boy, there's somebody else here. So let's just take care of you then. You're not dead yet! Holy crap! 4 homing missiles wasn't enough to kill him. I really expected that to kill him. Oh well. There are you guys here. I might as well spawn all the enemies. Probably not the best idea. Okay. I'll run back around. I'll go about this the old-fashioned way. That's fine. You guys have your fun back there. Still have the invincibility somewhere. Didn't want to have to use it. Probably still don't. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to have. Starting to feel a little bit panicky. Oh, I got it anyway. Okay. 4 shots. I don't know why that didn't kill you before, buddy. And since I've got it, might as well kill them with the good old-fashioned machine gun. And now that my invincibility's run out, I'm not feeling as invincible anymore. Which makes sense, because I shouldn't, because I don't have invincibility. And you guys! Is there also invincibility there? I'd be very surprised, but I could have sworn I saw it. No, just ammo. Yeah, you're not that generous, game. But you can see why this area would be a lot more difficult than anywhere else. Because if you don't know to use explosives on those guys, if you aren't intimidated by their size, hi guys, how are you doing? You're not shooting me yet. If you're not so intimidated by them, they will catch you off guard, and they are absurdly difficult to kill. I mean, I've shot 5 or 6 tri-rockets at those things. It still wasn't enough to kill them. Now this is the final area. This is where our ship is. This is where we're going to leave. We're not ready to go yet. We don't have everything. But remember, it's here.